In the last 5 years, we've seen a huge shift in the way that companies are providing training. Obviously, with COVID-19, the days of having everybody in the same conference room for a training event is long behind us. So today we're seeing businesses shift to a more online-focused training opportunity. When it comes to those trainings, there's 2 different types of online opportunities that exist. You've got your synchronous online training where everyone is logged in at the same time, getting the same information from an online instructor. Then you also have asynchronous online learning. That's more of an on-demand online learning opportunity where people can log in and take that training at a time of their convenience. Imagine being able to log in, you've just had your morning cup of coffee, and now you're taking your cybersecurity compliance training course. That's a lot more convenient, and it's a lot more likely that you're going to retain that information than if you had to squeeze that training in between 2 client meetings. Another trend that we're seeing take off in the online learning sphere is the idea of micro-learning. So think of those YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, and TikTok videos that we've all come to know and love. Well, they've definitely drastically impacted all of our attention spans. So what micro-learning does is very similarly, it provides content in a very quick burst, think 30 seconds to maybe 5 minutes of content. So they are getting that immediate gratification of checking something off of their to-do list, retaining new content, and applying it immediately in the workplace. Of course, when you're thinking about online learning and creating these trainings, it's very important to take into account that not every person in your business is going to be learning the same way. It may be important to take into account those various learning styles. The first is visual, so those that learn by seeing or reading content. The second is going to be auditory, so those that learn by hearing content. Typically, video training or video lessons are going to cover both of those learning styles. However, it's also important to take into account those kinesthetic learners. So those are going to be individuals that learn by doing. So when you're setting up your online training courses, it's important to take into account those kinesthetic learners and apply or provide opportunities for them to practice those skills that you are teaching within your online learning training content. So that may be takeaway lessons, homework opportunities, or ways to apply that content. Finally, as a business owner, when do you know if it's the opportune time to bring in a specialist to create your training content, or when is it appropriate to DIY or do it in-house? We definitely recommend for those types of content that remain static over time, things like employee onboarding or compliance training issues, so things like HIPAA or cybersecurity or sexual harassment prevention training content. Those types of areas are definitely a great opportunity to outsource, as that content is going to remain static over time, and you'll be able to bring in additional subject matter experts to assist you with the creation of that online learning. When it comes to specialized skills or specialized trainings, for example, your management or your leadership folks, it's definitely important for you to, if you're going to outsource, partner with that subject matter expert and make sure the leaders within your business are helping to guide that content and guide that training to ensure that it fits the culture of your business.